Welcome game and app development students to your first tutorial in the course. In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to get Unity set up in the way that's going to enable us to do the most variety of things in the most organized way possible. First thing we need to do is head to the Unity website to download Unity Hub. How do we do this? We'll just search for Unity Hub, click on the first link, and select the right green button. We're going to choose our version of Unity a little bit later. For now, just download the hub and get it installed, and then run the application. Once it's running, it should look like this. And with all these videos, feel free to pause if you need to kind of wait to catch up to where I'm at, but I'm going to go through quickly to save time and let you pause as needed. In your application, you will likely not see any projects listed here because you haven't created anything yet. Not to worry, we'll see these updated and populated as we move through the course. The first thing that I'd like you to do is click on the very top right-hand side to this image of a human head, and you are going to sign in to a Unity account. You likely don't have one yet, so click on the Create One link and follow through all the steps to connect it with your personal email and log in as necessary. I'm going to save logging into the next one. Actually, I'll do it right here really quick. Under my school email, and let's see if I get the right password in here, and bam, I'm signed in. Now I have some options under here that we'll be worrying about later on in the course, but we want to have an account so that I can connect you with different layers of organizations, different developer options as we get into our collaboration times later on in the course. Next, we need to set up a license. If you click on the cog on the top and right side, you're going to see a little submenu here, and we want to choose License Management. I have a special license applied to my teacher account that you won't be able to use, but actually one thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to return this and show you the process of activating a free license. I'm going to choose Activate New License and choose Unity Personal, as well as I don't use Unity in a professional capacity. You'll notice as long as you earn less than $100,000 on your projects, you'll be in this category, which is probably all of us to be realistic. I'm going to choose that and allow Unity to build me a license. And now I have a Unity Personal license activated that's going to last me the remainder of the year. And interesting, why does it say this date? Check for updates. For my license here is doing something strange, but I guess that's okay. Maybe this is the date when I originally activated this and it just happened to the start date. You should see one for today. As long as you have one here, you should be good to go. Interesting, you learn things, new things all the time. I'm going to head back out of Preferences, and now I should be able to view all of the side menus properly. Here's a quick tour. Under Projects, we're going to see all of the projects that we've linked into Unity. You're able to even add a project into this list if you can find one on your disk drive that maybe you download from somewhere or save in the wrong spot. Or you can create a new project in the version of Unity that you have installed. But we don't have any installed yet, so let's continue. Under Learn, there's a whole bunch of projects that are pre-built by Unity to teach you a variety of different skill sets. There may be opportunities later in the course for you to explore one of these specific tutorial series, but for the main part, we're going to be following our core course ones on this YouTube channel. There's also some tutorials you can follow for various different sub-skill sets that you might want to dabble in your final projects. Under Community, you have links to various places on the Unity website that you can go to for help and support. And finally, and most importantly, we're going to head to the Install section, where we are able to download and install a huge variety of Unity versions. Let's take a look under Add. Now, Unity releases new versions every at least 3 months, and there are actually a lot more different versions on their website that you can download. The ones that we want to pay the most attention to are the ones with this LTS beside them. That stands for long-term support, meaning they're more stable, more reliable versions of the program than other ones are, which might be a little more experimental. You'll see there's a 2021 version that's out without LTS. That means that it has new features, but there might be bugs and quirky things with it that are going to cause us more problems than they're worth, most likely. So we always want to go with the most recent LTS version, if possible. There is a 2019 version that I've used in the past that's really great, but we're going to use the 2020. You might, by the time you see this video, see a different number. It might be 3.5 F1 or a different thing here. As long as it's the same main category, we're going to be fine. So choose the 2020 long-term support and press Next. And now we get to decide which platforms we want to build for. Unity is a wonderful platform for platform support because it allows you to build a project for the PC and then convert it to run on Android or iOS or a variety of other devices through a pretty simple button click and maybe a little bit of tweaking. And you'll notice the install sizes are quite big, and we don't want to install too many things, but here's the things that I think will be the most useful for us to have installed to begin with. We're going to want to have Visual Studio Community installed. This is going to allow us to edit some code, so select this. Also, select the Android build support, and I think we're going to be okay just having, just having the Android build support for now. That will be likely good enough for most of what we're going to be doing. We're going to select the Universal Windows Platform build support, the WebGL build support, and the Windows build support. It's going to give us the most options for what we can convert our programs into, as well as the documentation. This one in particular, the WebGL build support, is going to allow us to create a version of our projects that we can upload to the web and share with one another. So ensure all these are selected, and then press Next, and I have agreed. Maybe you want to read through this yourself, and press Done, and then allow the computer to begin the download and installation. This is going to take some time, and so in the next video, this will be finished, and I'll show you how to create and jump into a new project.